think I am live now. There we go. So trying something new. I'm on YouTube and Instagram now. Not sure how this is going to work. But yeah, so I am. Yeah, says I am live. So I'm working on Dragonbane episode 43. You can see my screen here. I'm in Reaper. And let me just shrink some stuff up. I've done episode 41 here and 42 here, which just released a couple days ago. And I'm started to work on 43. And I haven't checked this yet, but so I apologize if my audio is only coming out of the left ear. I think it's because I'm using interface, but yeah, I tried with Riverside earlier and it was not playing well with others, so I'm in StreamYard now. Just give that a shot, see how that goes. And I'm going to see if I can post on social media here. And see if I can get some more folks to hop in. But yeah, so if anybody hops in here and you have questions, throw them in the chat, and I will do my best to respond when I read them. But yeah, so I'm just really cleaning up the audio now. I've got some noise reduction already on the channels there. And yeah, so I've got that. So I'm posting on Threads. And I'm going to post on Blue Sky here also. All right. So, yeah. Here we go. So, all right. Super fun stuff. But yeah, I'm Nathan, one of the hosts and one of the editors for actual Advanced Age Role Playing Gamers podcast. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. I haven't done a live stream in a long time. So, but yeah, so if you're looking at my screen here, let me show you around a little bit. I've got this track up here, which I've labeled Turd Polish. This is basically a safety track I record when we record locally. We're trying out StreamYard now for recording our next actual play, but all the Dragonbane stuff, we recorded everything locally, and I recorded on the video to OBS, and then I just sync up everything manually after the fact. So yeah, and see that I've got my video track here. This is just the video from OBS. This is the MP4. We recorded this over a year ago, 10/29, a couple of days after my birthday. This is what it looks like. So I'm editing the video and the audio at the same time, favoring the audio experience because that's what's important to me. I'm a little selfish like that. But you see with Reaper, I'm able to put icons in all the tracks. So like here's Malcolm's track, there's my track, there's Sean's track, Chris's track, Matt, Tier, and Tim. Some call me Tim. I've got different colors for every track, and when I zoom in, you can see that get kind of what they call spectral peaks, which give me a little bit more information when I'm looking at it. I can say like anytime I get like this heavy green stuff on Tier's track, I know it's him probably clearing his throat. Don't know what the volume is going to be like this on this, but let me see.
The rest of you, do you just hold?
So that's dice. So
do you just hold?
it's a very high pitched sound there. But if I can zoom ahead here, but yeah, so anything that's like dark blue is like a mic bump or something like that. And I can also spot like ums and uhs a little bit that way too, just by the color when I'm zoom in. But yeah, so let's. Right now, I can see I've got my rate at 1.3, so I'm playing it slightly faster than real time. So it just helps me get through this quicker.
I mean,
No,
then
I
again,
will-
will they recognize it by the blade? Who does?
Who knows? But I will.
but you
if
can-
he gestures to it, I will pull the blade, like not in a threatening manner, just pull it out and show it.
Okay, you can give me a persuasion roll.
Okay, here we go.
Sean, we do nothing.
Because I'm not
Tyr,
still sure what it does.
Yes.
I know it's bad against demons.
This is just a standard flat. I mean, well, because using bluff
Right.
roll. There is no. You
And you might hear some background hiss there. That's something I usually take out using my friend here, Isotope RX. That's this guy right here. I use this software with voice denoise, and I also have some other plugins like Supertone Clear, which is really good at just removing like background hiss. Really, really powerful. But those two things help me get rid of that stuff.
there is no. You get no. I mean, his boon
Yeah.
for assisting you is canceled out by the bane that's on the roll to begin with.
Okay, well, the primary die I rolled was an 11, so I make it by 4.
Okay.
I'm bluffing. I had bluffing at a 15.
So, yeah, and as I said earlier, that bright green on Tyr often means like he is clearing his throat or there's a cough or something. So it's pretty common. So let me shrink that down a little bit.
I'm bluffing. I had bluffing at a 15.
He does the face.
All right, so that was a pretty big gap there. So I'm going to just shorten that. So that's like if I measure this out, that's like a 5-second gap. That's like a lot of dead air time. So I'm just going to get rid of that, or at least shorten it.
He does.
And let me just clear that up a little bit. Okay.
He does. The face seems to settle on the calmer, more human-like visage of the shipwright, and he says to you in the ancient tongue, "Then you do not serve the vile three-tongued demon king."
No, we oppose him with all our hearts.
3 tongues, you say?
3 tongues.
All 3 holes.
3 tongues.
That's me clearing my throat there.
3 tongues.
All 3 holes.
Reconsider your alliances there, Chris.
That's a shocker. That's a shocker.
And what is your
That's
intent?
something completely different.
What is your intent with the ship?
We will take it to the island, and we will take the fight to them. It is time to end this.
Ooh, drama.
He will gesture to the side.
All right, it's still kind of a long pause there. 3 seconds. It doesn't need to be 3 seconds. Clear that.
Time to end this.
He will gesture to the side, and a stone in the wall will fall away. In there are the tools that will be needed to repair the vessel.
You have my thanks, Master Shipwright.
You have my mercies. And him and all the others sort of fade away, and the room becomes warmer. And then Corinne walks in. Did I miss anything?
Oh, nothing.
You missed a story. There's a song right there.
All right. It sounds probably for you guys listening, if you are still listening, it probably sounds weird at that higher speed. So I'm gonna knock it down to regular, normal speed. And I'll just go a little slower.
But yes, you do find tools that can help you repair the boat.
Okay.
You will still require a crafting roll in which to do the work, as well as the materials
well.
in which to do that.
I will endeavor to do that since I'm the best crafter here. Somebody give me some help. Somebody with better seamanship than me than 7, maybe.
And I'm going to need a rest to get them those willpower points back.
It will probably take
And health points.
it'll probably take a shift to do the repairs.
Okay.
So there should be plenty of time for you to rest. This is the first shift of this morning because the orcs made a point to try and get here before dawn, and they begin setting up their camps along the road.
Okay.
Set their camps along the shore, and so you'll have plenty of time to begin to work Balor.
Okay.
And just get rid of that there.
Plenty of time to begin to work Balor.
Okay. My first roll's a 2 on that. Okay.
Some
Okay.
some mouth noises from Malcolm.
Okay.
And maybe tidy that up. So,
My first roll.
I could have just taken that whole bit out, but I don't like things sound weird when there's like a zero sound,
Okay. My first roll's a
because there should be like a little bit of background hiss there. So I like to kind of overlap with the room tones so you don't hear those gaps, because those can stand out a bit.
My first roll's a 2 on that.
Okay. So, the next several hours, I guess. I mean, you are doing the repairs on the boat. The orcs,
Okay, get rid of that dangling there.
doing the repairs on the boat. The orcs that they were assigned to grab some wood and so forth to, will bring it over and drop it off to you. And with the
Get rid of the sum. And I always cut the ums at the beginning of the and take that to the next phrase, kind of maintain their cadence.
drop it off to you. And with the thing is, I should have, it doesn't matter because you made it. I was going to tell you, you make the roll at a boon with the shipwright tools, but we're not going to worry about that. But they are fine. They're like mastercraft tools. That's the thing. Is like they're actually craftsman
keeping
tools.
these.
Yes, yeah. If you're going to be doing, but it's like for a woodworker is the thing. So
Yeah, well, maybe I need to get another skill. So,
and
but
I
anywho,
did-
we can
and I
pick
did
them up
not
after a
recall-
fight.
Yeah. Did
What?
you choose your heroic ability that you gained last?
I did. Yeah, well, maybe I need to get another skill. So,
And
but
I,
Get rid of my.
and
but
I
anywho,
did-
we can
and I
pick
did
them up
not
after a
recall-
fight.
Yeah. Did
What?
you choose your heroic ability that you?
All right. So let me get rid of all this.
So,
And I did. So,
yeah, well, maybe I need to get another skill. So,
and I did not recall. Yeah, did you choose your heroic ability that you gained last?
I did
There we
not.
go. Let's see.
So,
Yeah, well, maybe I need to get another skill.
yeah, did you choose your heroic ability that you gained last?
I did not.
Okay, well, just keep that in mind. But about 6
Shipwright.
hours.
Suddenly, this power just came to me overnight as I slept. I don't understand.
But it will take him about 6 hours worth of work, everyone. So you have a full shift to do something else if you want to. If you want to cast, sleep, repair, whatever, do some of the work, you can do that.
Who doesn't have a rock at this point? Baylor? I don't think I've given
I
you
have a rock. Baylor does have one.
Yeah. Tim, aka Corverwing, has been making these, putting a healing spell into these rocks that the players can use to heal themselves, kind of like a healing potion, but in a rock.
Can do that.
Who doesn't have a rock at this point? Baylor? Doesn't have a rock at this point? Baylor? I don't think I've given
I
you
have a rock. Baylor does have one of your
I
fine
do not have a
rocks.
rock.
Dark? I don't think I've given
I
you
have a rock. Baylor does have one of your
I
fine
do not have a
rocks.
rock.
Darg does not have a rock.
Darg does not just.
Darg and I'm sorry, Dane, did I give you one?
Darg does not have a rock.
Darg.
Darg does not have a
I do
rock.
not have a rock.
Darg,
Okay. So there's a little microphone bump
Dark.
there, so I'm gonna pull that in.
Darg does not have a rock.
Darg does not just.
Darg and
Tyr keeps playing with his dice. Not annoying, not one bit.
Does not have a rock.
Darg does not just.
Darg and I'm sorry, Dane, did I give you one?
No.
All right, I'll work on one for Dane.
I'm going to rest. And I'm going to rest and recover hit points and willpower.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, I got the
And
camera
then
on.
I'll rest.
Your breadsticks are in the oven.
I can't.
Put the start on the microwave. Going to rest and recover hit points.
That's the thing. When you record locally, you're recording even if you're muting in the streaming software. So
Going to rest and recover hit points
Gotta-
and willpower.
be sure to get rid of some of that stuff. So
Going to rest and recover hit points and willpower.
Okay.
And then I'll rest.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I can't.
Hit points and willpower.
Okay.
And then I'll rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't rest till we're.
Okay.
All right. Just gonna take out some of these little pauses here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't rest till we're.
That is going to rest for the week. So, having completed the repairs.
Get rid of that big
So, having completed the repairs, the ship once again is lake-worthy, and it is about, I guess, early afternoon, I suppose, as a ship name. So, at this point, you guys can choose to, I suppose, as a ship name. I guess early afternoon, I suppose, as a ship name. So, at this point, you guys can choose to,
Oops.
I guess, early after.
Be careful. Which button did you use there?
As a ship name. At this point, you guys can choose to.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to.
Malcolm slipping through pages. Let me get rid of some of that.
I'm going to do something. I'm gonna go back to the ghost area where the hollowed out rock is, and I'm gonna leave my journal there. I'm gonna put it back in under this, and I'm gonna leave my journal and I'm gonna leave my journal there.
Okay, and there's like a beep in there. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna open a copy in Isotope RX. Yeah. Yeah. I might have to come back to that later. Make sure that's what it is. No, it's not in his. Okay. Where is it?
Rock is, and I'm
Oh, it's in Tears.
about rock is, and I'm gonna.
Okay. All right. Let me take his, open up a copy in RX. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, these horizontal lines, and they go further. I didn't take far enough there. All right. Maybe, yeah, take it down there. Open that in the editor, make a copy of it. Okay. So these horizontal lines there, those are, I guess it's a microwave beep or something like that. Kind of a pain in the ass. Let me see. There's a couple ways I can do this. Yeah, so I'm going to take this. So I'm going to try the dehum tool. It's a kind of a quick and dirty tool for cleaning this stuff up. And I'm going to choose the broadband hum and learn. Oop. Maybe extend it. There we go. All right. So bring it in. I don't want to get too. So I'm going to render that real quick. I got rid of a lot of it. Let me go a little bit more extreme. Yeah, all right. All right, let me see. So I'm going to take those settings and I'm going to do 3 different renders here. 1. That's my wife choking in the background. And 3. All right. There's still some in there. So with that, I can just kind of paint on it. Just a little attenuate feature here. Why did it not work? Paint. There we go. That'll get rid of most of it. Yeah. I may have to do a little bit more. But so that's kind of a quick and dirty way of doing it. If I want to get like super surgical, I would get in there and just select this area. Whoops. Turn off the auto attenuate there, and use spectral denoise and analyze that. And it's tonal, and yeah, I don't know. So there's that's still I chose like a really large section there, and it probably should have been a little bit more surgical, like that. Spectral denoise and learn, and yeah. So that's a little drastic. If you can visually see it, it's a little drastic. But I'm going to leave it that for now and come back to it later. But that's generally what I use is a couple different tools to clean up those beeps. Those things carry, so it's like a completely different room that the microwave was in.
Okay.
All right.
All right. They do not emerge, but they just simply you're able to put your journal there with no problem. Okay. All right. All right.
All right. So I'm gonna actually get rid of a lot of that anyway.
Secure the rock back into place and put my journal.
All right. They do.
All right, so I'm gonna come right in here and just tighten all that up.
Secure the rock back into place and put my journal.
All right. They do not emerge, but they just simply you're able to put your journal there with no problem. Okay, so basically it is the morning has passed. It is now early afternoon. The lake once again, like I said, unlike the rest.
And this is basically a first pass, just to kind of clean things up and get it more, just like tighter theme, and then I can go in and make more cuts for like content if stuff is just boring. I can cut it out.
The lake once again, like I said, unlike the rest of the Misty Valley, has no clouds over it. It reflects the sky with perfect clarity. The only thing is the single island is shrouded in a sort of yellowish mist. Single island is shrouded in a sort of yellowish mist.
All right, let's see if I can cut that out.
The only thing is the single island is shrouded in a sort of yellowish mist. Shrouded in a sort of purple. And
we go here instead.
Thing is the single island is shrouded in a sort of yellowish mist. With a thing is the single island is shrouded in a sort of yellowish mist. And is shrouded in a sort of yellowish mist, with a single point, possibly a tower or spire, sticking out of the mist on the far end from you.
So if it was a shift, if we didn't really do anything strenuous,
And get rid of that.
if we didn't really do anything strenuous, would we recover the rest of our willpower?
Yes, you would have full recovery of willpower and hit points. And
When you wake up, Dane, I gift you with a rock.
Thank you.
All you need to do is hold it in your hand and say it in your loudest voice possible. When you wake up, Dane, I gift you with a rock.
Outstanding.
This will, all you need to do is hold it in your hand and say, in your loudest voice possible, Quiverwing rocks.
I will hope that I don't have to, but I definitely will if I need to.
And when it
And hopefully that
happens,
won't draw the attention of whoever just stabbed you to come back again.
And hopefully it won't be a warning when there's an avalanche.
but when you choose to do so, it's 48.
There's an avalanche.
But when you choose to do so, it's 48. Health.
It's quite,
That's a
quite
lot.
substantial.
Very
Yes,
nice.
It is a substantial amount. Okay.
So big gap there, and this is a tier clearing a sword again. I can tell you.
Yeah.
You have a ship.
So let me.
It is a substantial amount. Okay. So
Yeah.
you have a ship. You have a lake. You have an island. You have a quest. Substantial amount. Substantial amount. So
Yeah.
you have a ship. You have a.
All right.
So
Yeah.
you have a ship. You have a lake. You have an island. You have a quest.
This is it. You know, like you said, like Dane's like taking off stuff he just doesn't need. He's leaving it. It's like, this is it, friends.
Are you leaving it in a pile?
It's like, well, I mean, you know, like like bedroll stuff like that. It's like, I think this is, we're either gonna come back out or we're not.
Oh, of course,
So,
we're
I
going to
just-
come back out. We are
And
amazing.
then some of the orcs who are nearby go, the others didn't come out.
You
Wow.
can't take our stuff until you know we're not coming back.
One orc kind of looks at you and goes, you're going on the boat and no one comes back.
No, we're coming back because I'm
Unless
good.
They don't get off on
I'm
the
very
island.
good. We're going
Yeah.
to we're going to defeat this thing. You saw me cut that horse and demon rider in
Yeah.
half. You saw me cut that horse and demon rider in
Yeah.
half. No, you didn't. Actually,
Nope, I wasn't. I didn't see a thing.
Oh, of course, you non-observant.
How's Queenie doing?
And if they cut him down, someone else will pick up that sword and lead the charge again. They can't stop all of us. He may be the first to fall, but he won't be the last.
I won't be the. What are you talking
I'm
about?
taking odds.
I'm not
Sorry.
going to.
Laughing at
fall.
my own jokes. Sorry.
I just wanted to say it was really wonderful to travel with you all. I
Oh,
mean,
of course.
all the craziness.
Dane, you're,
I really enjoyed it.
I
you are
found the
my traveling
experience.
companion, Dane. I couldn't have done this without you.
I found the experience of traveling with these orcs quite erotic.
That's
What?
just disturbing,
Oh,
says
God,
Karen.
let's not
But
talk
yet,
about that right now.
tantalizing at the same time. I just want to say, I've enjoyed traveling with you all, and look forward to traveling with you again once it's all
Oh,
is
please
done.
get a room.
Right on, Queenie.
There's no room; it's all ruins. Look, this
I
may
mean,
be
I would guess
Quivering
that-
and Siggy's day of wonder with living in the clouds, but this is complete misery.
I would guess that it's kind of like one room, just like a big open room, kind of.
That is not even no clouds, but this is complete misery. Clouds, but this is complete. Clouds, but this is complete.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this area. I'm gonna listen for more microwave beeps because I want to do it. I don't want to do it kind of slapdash. I want to do it right. Yeah. So I'll just mark that red. Microwave beeps.
Complete misery.
So come
I
back
would
to that
guess
later.
it's kind of like one room, just like a big open room, kind of.
That is not even no. That was that was probably a closet at some point in
It's like
time.
open plan, really. It's concept.
No walls.
Yeah.
It's a ruin.
Good name for it.
Neo ruin. Wow. Shall we?
Let's go forth and destroy this thing.
Oh, I don't know how to swim, so I'm gonna sit in the middle of the boat.
We have a boat. Oh, of course I see.
Well, if all goes, yeah,
I mean, I've read books about it.
that
But-
won't help you.
Just clicking.
Well, if all goes, yeah,
I mean, I've read books about it.
All right, I'm gonna do microwave beeps and mouse clicks. Jesus Christ, guys. So I will edit those out in Isotope RX later. It's just a little
Yeah.
time consuming.
So, so you're able to basically you all of you pile into the boat.
Let's see.
So you're able to basically you all of you pile into the boat. Usig will also, and apparently his silent counterpart will also enter the boat as well. Usig will also, and apparently his silent counterpart will also enter the boat as well. Usig will, and apparently his silent counterpart.
Try that again. Maybe this will sound better.
Usig, and apparently his silent counterpart will also enter the boat as well and help push it off the shore and climb in. Before you guys get pushed off by the orcs, Chief Meloduk comes to the shores and...
So these little clicks too, these little mouth clicks. If I split right on top of it with Reaper, I made this split a little bit. I have a wider arc. They just like disappear.
Before you guys get pushed off by the orcs, Chief Meloduk comes to the shores and looks upon all of you and says, I bid you farewell and wish you great success in your endeavors. We've lost 3 teams that have been over there to do the task, but they did not have the sword Imdulman. And we know that if you fail, he will have the power in which to leave that island. We will begin construction of rafts.
All right, so I'm probably gonna do a little bit of light processing on Malcolm's voice, just for the orc chieftain. So I usually, any kind of sound effect, I usually mark with green. Anything I need to edit is red. All right.
We will begin construction of rafts.
Is the chief a big imposing warrior fellow?
You're muted. I'm sorry.
Oh, is the chief a big imposing warrior fellow?
Yes, she is.
Oh.
Begin construction of rafts. You're muted. I'm sorry.
Oh, is the chief a big imposing warrior fellow?
Begin construction of rafts.
Oh, is the chief a big imposing warrior fellow?
Yes, she is.
Chief, we have a gift for you.
All right. Let me just get rid of that little mouth click there.
Chief, we have a gift for you.
Another gift besides
Besides the banner, yes.
besides the banner and the very interesting duck thing. I mean, mallard thing. I mean,
He wasn't there for that part.
she didn't say duck. She goes mallard. The mallard wrist.
Yeah. And
I mean, we didn't actually stop. You realize that's
yeah.
been going on all. I mean, mallard thing. I mean,
He wasn't.
thing. I mean, mallard thing.
What is that?
Duck thing. I mean, mallard thing. I mean,
He wasn't there for that part.
she didn't say duck. She goes mallard. The mallard wrist.
yeah. And
I mean, we didn't actually stop. You realize that's
yeah.
been going on all during the travel. We just.
That was true love. Don't
Oh,
cheapen
dear.
it like that.
Oh dear.
Aren't you married?
No, I'm not married. My backstory, which I wrote for you like 2 years ago, included the fact that my wife died.
Yeah, his wife is dead.
also,
He's
I
a
thought we were
widower.
looking for her.
Yeah.
No?
Also,
No,
they were
no,
con-
he's
they were-
looking for a certain met. That's why that map to the tome is important. That,
Also,
that's,
they were
yeah, a
they were
magic to the-
they were consensual, non-monogamous. I mean, not that it's any of your business, but
yeah, it just seems. I mean, it's just like I am not. I didn't. You. Well, good luck to you, Quiverwing on the island. Okay, the rest
anyway,
of,
so Dane, while that's going on, brings out the Mastercraft heavy two-handed warhammer that we got as part of the tower loot.
oh, This is nice.
You've dealt with this fairly, honorably, and you might need it if everything else goes wrong.
After all, we're orcs. That's what we do. But you're right. And I appreciate the gesture. And I hope for you the greatest success, because if you fail, you would only prove me right, and I will have to simply scourge this entire island trying to find him if we do not die by him bringing back his master to throw us all under the yoke of demon power for another 2,000 years. So, not much pressure. Just get it right the first
We'll
time.
be fine. We'll be fine. I'm
Orsig
looking forward to
has,
this.
she looks at you, Balor, and goes, Orsig has given his solemn word that he's...
That was a burp. Super classy, guys.
I'm
Orsig
looking forward to
has,
this.
she looks at you, Balor, and goes, Orsig has given his solemn word that he saw you fight a powerful demon and defeat it.
Yes, of course. Why are you
And
surprised? I do this daily.
I
Please,
am not.
please.
I was just skeptical, but Ursik does not have the capability of lying, so I will simply accept that as a truth that cannot be denied, nor is it going to be proven.
No one can
but
deny
I will
my
just
essence.
simply take that as it is.
With my master
will-
craft,
All right.
with my
We
master
will-
craftsmanship still, look at the beautiful boat. It has a prow on it, a little prow. It's an image on it. Yeah. I did take that heroic boat.
If you cannot handle what
It is
you have
for you.
encountered, return back to the shore to the boat.
Yes, of course.
At least try to get on the lake. I will have watchmen looking across the lake to see if you guys enter back in the...
Yes, of course.
At least try to get on the lake. I will have watchmen looking across the lake to see if you guys enter back in the water. Handle what you have encountered. Return back to the enter back in the water. We'll meet you by raft to escort if you are necessary. But we
course,
cannot
of
abide
course.
on the island and survive without the
Thank
sword.
you.
Who's drinking?
All right. So Baylor's going to do like a Washington crossing to Delaware and stand up in the front of the prow of the boat with the ready, looking noble, waiting for Dark to.
Washington
blow
was
the oars.
actually slightly amidships, more amidships.
Not in Baylor's eyes. He was up front.
I'll be just behind Baylor going,
So-
Baylor, get down so I can have a shot.
There's
Oh, but look, I look so majestic.
And as I described it last session, the lake is almost is
Very
unnaturally almost is
Very
unnaturally calm and reflects and is literally living to its name like a mirror. Even when the water is disturbed, it calms and settles much faster and smoother than water you've encountered in your entire life. And Quiverwing last week detected and determined that the water itself is somehow enchanted.
I can spot Malcolm's ums pretty easily.
By what means he thinks it's an ancient elemental power. But
In sparing one last look back at the shore before the mists take it, do I see a four-footed cloven-footed figure, perhaps in the mist?
no, but you do see miserable beast. That's only because it's illuminated by a small sunlight. Oh wait, a small creature that shines like the sun, sitting next to him.
What?
And then the mist sort of bellows.
I didn't see that. But
I really feel bad for that demon.
I know that the Orc Queen is crying right now.
And then the mist sort of bellows.
Bellowing mist and doggy sounds. So again, adding some little sound effect notes for myself later.
I really feel bad for that demon.
I know that the Orc Queen is crying right.
I really feel bad for that demon.
I know that the Orc Queen is crying right now. I don't need to look back. I know that the Orc Queen is.
Alright.
Orc Queen is crying.
Oh, yes, I'm a little bit out of sync with the audio here.
I know that the Orc Queen is crying right now. I don't need to look back.
There are tears in her eyes.
To look back.
There are tears in her eyes.
No,
She is
not
standing
gonna
close to the fire eating s'mores, but whatever.
Orc s'mores.
Or s'mores.
Made with small rats.
There's a couple of your feathers stuffed in a pillow right now.
Smorks.
My conquest pillow.
Darg has been quiet the entire morning and the entire boat ride. He's got his helmet off and he's just staring up at the sky.
Yeah, you
It's
haven't
very
seen it in
quiet.
months.
Dog, you
Or mouth
Yes,
noises.
you haven't
very
seen it in
quiet.
months.
Dog, you're so quiet. What are you thinking about? Just don't say it's soup.
Well, okay. And he looks back up at the sky.
No, Darg, actually say it. We're really curious.
I tried all morning to make the soup appear, like I did when I went into the demon's world. I thought if I concentrated enough that I could do it again and bring the soup here, but I couldn't. But then the sun, which I haven't seen in such a long time, and not just this pinhole, but the whole sky. Suppose it's the first time in my travels I've been homesick. But I'll keep trying.
It's
I'm
all
sure I'll get it to work again.
Well, look, everybody knows you can't have soup on sunny days.
I'm sorry to hear that. It must have
That
been a
doesn't
troubled
sound
upbringing.
right. This is all Jared. That doesn't. He's an orphan.
That it must have
That
been a
doesn't
troubled
sound
upbringing.
right. This is all Jared. That doesn't. He's an orphan. They probably got gruel every day except for on sunny days.
Most
He
days.
kind of looks down at his lap. He's got that big wooden club kind of straddled across the boat. He's like, I do like this stick, but maybe I should have had the giant metal club.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better idea.
And he just goes back to looking at the sky.
Ah, God damn it, Dane. That's all Karen says.
Dark.
Oh, Karen says, ah.
Out of character, I have asked about that club for like 6 game sessions.
Which club is
Seriously?
it?
I don't remember you
I
asking
keep
about
asking,
it.
don't we have a
Oh,
ball?
yes.
Don't we have a giant club? Don't we?
And the thing is, none of us knows
actually.
how to write down. Like, no, I don't
Somebody
think I
says it, and I almost don't know what he's talking about because I wasn't there for that session. So
I
I'm
love
like, why is he
that, I
keep
love
asking
that I
about
missed every one. Every time you ask, when it's right there, it's like, oh yeah, what are we
I
going to do?
thought
What are we-
maybe I had gotten it wrong and we didn't actually have one. I was like, okay.
That's what I thought too, because I was like, maybe are you talking about the one that Nathan had?
Well,
And it was like,
well, to be fair, if he asked about it, Dane would have given it to him.
Oh no, you're right. Darg never asked for it. Darg
So-
never asked for it. Darg never met. This is the first
Matt.
time it's registered to him that I think
and then
that
suddenly,
there's a,
this is the, of course, and it being,
Too bad it's back on
delay.
the shore.
And Dane with his sort of absent-mindedness, sort of like, oh wait, we do have a guy who can use that. As you guys are halfway across the lake. Well,
Are any like magic daggers anywhere that anybody's hiding in their pockets, right?
Well, we have the poison dagger.
the dagger of
Did
poison.
who has
Yeah.
that? Did I have it?
No, it's
No.
it's in the party. It's in the party.
Oh, that's right, it's in the
It's-
party
it's
fund.
the
I got,
I was like,
I got a magic corkscrew for you.
We got a morning star lying around.
is all of that just laying on the beach with the orcs?
Yeah, the freaking orcs are like, this ain't some good stuff.
No, most of it is on.
I hope
most
they
of,
don't come
most,
back.
Most of that is on miserable beast, and there's no safe. No,
Like
most of
they-
it is on.
I hope
most
they
of,
don't come
most,
back.
Most of
Like-
that is on miserable beast, and
I hope
most
they
of-
don't come
most-
back.
Most
Like-
of that.
I'm just gonna.
Like they,
I hope they don't come back.
Most
Like-
of that is on miserable beast, and there's no safer place.
Oh.
I'm just like, they were just like, they left their stuff they need for this mission.
Yeah, I'll grab the poison dagger. Oh, is it
Sure.
slow?
Okay.
I'll put that as.
I didn't leave anything behind.
I just love useless crap.
The journey across the Mirror Lake is uneventful and particularly easy. You float across with no particular problem, and the island ahead comes into.
All right.
and particularly easy. And the island ahead comes into easily view, but it is veiled in a yellowish mist. Occasionally, the shape of a gloomy tower reaching to the heavens in the southern end can be glimpsed through all the haze. And you can notice a distant flock of bats behind a cliff in the far north end.
All right, faraway bats. If he brings it up, it has a sound. So I've got to find some faraway bats. All right.
From the far north end.
Bats.
Not long, you reach the shore. You pull the boat aboard. Not long, you reach the shore. You pull the boat aboard.
Okay. Shoreline. Boat. Dragging. On gravel. So yeah, I'm just giving myself notes for some sound design later. I'm also going to mark this area. So once they get on the island, it should have a different ambience. A little bit of doom and gloom. Something. So ambience I usually mark in yellow. So I'm just going to take that and just stretch that across. You know, probably the rest of the. All right.
Reach the shore. You pull the boat aboard.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You step ashore, it is a rocky beach.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You step ashore, it is a rocky beach. It is devoid of all life. There are no plants, no animals, no crustaceans, no intelligent creatures, nothing like that in sight. As the mist sort of bellows away from the center part of... Did you draw the sword? No, you don't.
No, I didn't. I could
Yeah.
draw the sword. I didn't think
Yeah.
of it. Baylor's trying to,
The
he's
mist
just
doesn't
up there on the
actually...
prowl.
The mist doesn't... No, you don't.
No, I didn't. I could
Yeah.
draw the sword. I didn't think
Yeah.
of it. Baylor's trying to,
The
he's
mist
just
doesn't
up there on the
actually...
prowl.
The mist doesn't depart. You guys
Well,
are so
once we get
excited.
close, Dane is like, draw the sword, Baylor. That's the corrosive mist that's going
Yeah,
to...
and then it's
Oh,
just
I
sort of-
pull the sword. I thought we just had to have it. Okay, I pull it and I hold it aloft in a
Yeah,
noble-looking
and then it's
fashion.
just, as you
That would
arrive,
be the
it does
greatest end to this adventure. With all this
die.
Why are we dying? He had the sword. Baylor, I don't know. It's supposed to work. Somebody jump into the water and the hands come out and pull you down, and that's it.
So it does push away the yellow corrosive mist, and as it does, it reveals, of course, the very desolate.
adventure. With all this
Die.
Why are we dying? He had the sword. Baylor, I don't know. It's supposed to work. Somebody jump into the water and the hands come out and pull you down, and that's it.
So it does push away the yellow corrosive mist, and as it does, it reveals, of course, the very desolate landscape, but also it shows you, not too far from the shore, the disfigured remains of what apparently was some of Amaluduk's oaks lying scattered among the rocks.
They didn't make it.
They were wiped out by the
Corrosive acid.
corrosive mist.
Check their bodies. Just see if they have any like.
Unfortunately, the mist is corrosive, so it's pretty much damaged and destroyed everything they had on them.
Okay.
Can we get a count of how many there were?
The numbers you see among here after a short walk, about 7 bodies.
Does that map up to the number of ones that are missing?
You were not told how many were in the PK parties or PK3, the last one. You don't know.
Okay.
No one ever asked about how many were in each expedition that went to the island.
I'll just make a note in the event we can tell her.
Oh, there's a lot of mouth noises.
But the island is exceedingly barren and completely inhospitable. There's like nothing alive or anything even remotely, no noise of much that you can hear. It's almost like it's swallowed by the mist and muffled. Not that not that there were any waves in the lake to begin with to be lapping against the shore, but there's no particular light that you can see except for maybe those bats you saw earlier in the sky. And apart from, now that you can see it, maybe a tower in the mist and the dead orcs, the only eye-catching feature was a pond in the middle of the island. You can see on the actual on the picture I provided. You can see on the
So again, those little mouth clicks. I gotta put a split on those. Make sure they disappear.
you can see on the actual on the picture I provided, but it's basically just a desolate island with various outcroppings going out to the sea. But you can see a tower on one end, a lake in the middle, and then what appears to be a rising sort of protrusion on the north end where the bats seem to be flying around above the mist.
Yeah. Does it appear that the bats are avoiding the mist?
Yeah, they're not. They can apparently enter a cave that's in the stone above the mist, but they are not going into the mist now. Now they're dipping down in there.
Because this is the Misty Vale, odds are it's probably in the tower.
Yeah, everything's in a tower here. Apparently, that's the gimmick.
It could be that could be the trick though. They've been leading us towards towers this whole time. But then,
We messed up. The
switched it up at the
tower
last
salesman.
second.
The
Now it's
tower
in a
salesman
pond.
could have given us a map to this tower. Oh, we had lost such an
Bob
opportunity.
Towers?
Yeah, Bob
No,
Towers probably has a map
he
to
sent me
this.
a lot of flyers and promotional stuff. I get it every month.
So, do you guys head for the tower?
I draw my sword.
It's obviously in the pond.
I get my blade out.
We thought we'd established that you had your blade out.
Oh wait a minute, sorry. Yes, I have put my blade farther out. I don't throw it. That's what I say. I'm not
In
throwing
fact,
the sword. I'm just throwing it out.
Let's just take the scabbard away from him.
Okay.
It might be a good idea to tie a little cord from the handle
We
to
already
his
talked
wrist.
about this.
It might be a good idea to tie a little cord from the handle
We
to
already
his
talked
wrist.
about this.
Yeah. Actually,
There
I
might
do.
be a
I put
lanyard attached to his wrist.
I put a cork in the top of the
He's not gonna let
scabbard.
anybody see that.
I just put a cork in the top of the scabbard.
Okay. So, where do you go? You can go to the lake, to the tower. You can try and see where the bats come out. Where do you wish to go, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Do the stories have the stories told us where the crypt is?
No.
Maybe the one building.
What are the bats doing? Do they look like they have spotted us?
They probably they might have, but to give you the one thing you guys are definitely certain, you've seen these type of bats before. You're almost certain these are exactly the same as those vampire bats you encountered in
Baylor
the
is quite aware of what
in
those bats
outskirts.
are.
And
Oh, I hate
there's no guarantee, but your last encounter ended them with them coalescing into a blood demon. So who knows? But they may you can't be certain if they spotted you, but they've made no move towards you at this time. They have remained up at that high perch way
Hit
up
you
there.
with this sword. Stay away.
Let them eat Baylor again.
Oh, not again.
Yeah. Where do we go, guys? What are we
Well,
doing?
Fine. They have remained up at that.
Let them eat Baylor again.
Oh, not again.
Yeah. Where do we go, guys? What are we?
Not again.
Yeah. Where do we go, guys? What are we?
Well,
Well, we
I mean,
either go to the one
tower
building on the island,
seems like a
or we
logical
check out the
choice, right?
only other feature, which is the
I
lake.
mean, this guy's gonna have an
Yeah.
ego.
What are we?
Well,
We
I mean-
either go to the one building on the island, or we check out the only other feature, which is the
I
lake.
mean, this guy's gonna have an
Yeah.
ego.
there's
He's
the
gonna want to
the
stay in a
tower of
tower.
bats.
So
Well, let's leave the cliffs of bats alone. Let's leave the cliffs of bats alone.
we have encountered stories where in our
I mean, this guy's gonna have an
Yeah.
ego.
There's a bunch of us, so there's a lot of overtalk. So I want to, at the same point, kind of keep the natural feel of you listening to us at the table, and also make it so that you can actually hear what's going on. So maybe I should just cut everything, but hey, this is what I've come up with to kind of keep that balance.
The only other feature, which is the
I
lake.
mean, this guy's got to have an
Yeah.
Well,
ego.
there's
He's
the,
got to want to
the
stay in a
Tower
tower.
of Bats.
Well, let's leave the Cliffs of Bats alone.
We have encountered stories.
Well,
Ego.
there's
He's got to want to stay in
Tower
a
of
tower.
Bats.
Well, let's leave the Cliffs of Bats alone.
We have
Well,
Ego.
there's
He's got to want to
the
stay in
Tower
a
of
tower.
Bats.
Only other feature, which is the lake.
yeah.
Well, there's the Tower of Bats.
Well, let's leave the Cliffs of Bats alone.
We have encountered stories where, in our travels, where things might be hidden under a lake or things might be hidden in a tower. So it's a 50-50 shot at this point.
Or we could look at both.
Let's go for the tower. That's my vote.
Tower.
Okay, tower sounds good.
Tower makes the most sense.
Sure.
That's what Bob
Let's
would
go
want.
forth, my friends, and slay this
Crossing
creature.
the island towards the tower. You proceed. On a hilltop, there stands a column of white marble, so tall it rises above the yellow corrosive mist. A narrow staircase winds its way up the column.
Around?
It has
or,
red
or
wrapped
like,
around it.
Yes,
This is just
wrapping
the
around,
lighthouse.
ascending upward. Yes. Way up the column.
around?
It has
or,
red
or
wrapped
like,
around it.
Yes,
This is just
wrapping
the
around,
lighthouse.
ascending upward. Yes.
Fun.
I'll go.
Column.
around? Or like
Yes.
up?
Wrapping around, ascending upward. Yes.
Fun.
I'll go first.
I will.
Around, ascending upward. Yes.
I'll go first.
I will follow you.
All right, so I'm gonna stop there. Yeah. So that's what I've done so far. So I'm about 38 minutes in of what'll be a little over an hour. I've got some of this might be some advancement rolls at the end there, and I've got some kind of pre-show banter at the beginning that might use for like outtakes and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have questions, shoot us a note, leave a comment on this, and I hope this was interesting. If you've thought about editing an actual play before and what you have to do to clean up 7 voices, so it's just a lot. But anyway, take care. And boop. There we go.